Continuing our Week 2, Season 2 slate, we have the Waluigi Spitballs coming over to the Peach Monarchs' new home stadium, Yoshi Park. Hello everyone, my name is Justin, and let's get right into this game. For the Waluigi Spitballs, it was a defensive dominant performance, 3-2. And for the Peach Monarchs, it was just a rough outing against the Daisy Flowers. So, not a lot of defense for the Peach Monarchs, but not enough offense to counteract it. So can they get their first win of the season here against Coach D-Sleep and the Waluigi Spitballs? Waluigi, obviously, the MVP last season. So let's see if he can continue his MVP campaign, go back-to-back. Hit over the middle. Blue Critter will get on first base, but already 2 outs. So you're feeling good if you're the Waluigi Spitballs. And now we'll go hit to Red Pianta. Hennesme will grab it. Throw it to Ultimate. That'll be 3 quick outs after 4 at-bats. Here comes Ultimate. Talk about a slow pitch. How about that? Baited Ultimate into a swing. And hit over the middle will just be grabbed by Josh Miara. No! A rare miss from Josh Miara. That'll get Ultimate on first base. And hit there will not be grabbed by Magical, but that will put 2 runners on early on in this game. No outs. And here we go. Obviously, he was the MVP in Week 1 for the Waluigi Spitballs. He's trying to continue his Renaissance tour is Bowser Jr. And just a pitch over the middle. Another strike. Toadsworth getting those slow pitches to work for him whenever he wants to. Hit from Bowser Jr. will not be grabbed by Josh Miara. Oh my goodness. Luckily, it gets by the infielders. Would have been disastrous if it got to them. Yellow Pianta was early on MVP candidate first few weeks of the season. Ever since then, he really hasn't been the player we thought he was going to be in Season 1, but trying to rebound for Season 2. Already 2 quick strikes for Toadsworth. And a pitch there will not be grabbed by Josh Miara. That will send a run home for the Spitballs. 1-0. Feels like when we're going to see these 2 teams face every single time, it's going to be one of those slow and methodical games where they're defense first. But here comes Tiny Kong. Very underrated dark horse to be an MVP candidate because she's been fantastic. Hennesme will go home there. Trying to get 2 runs home. Bowser Jr. trying to get home in time. Can the Bytho get there? Close play! And they'll get safe. All of a sudden, it's 3-0 Spitballs. What a slide into home plate for Bowser Jr. So Tiny Kong gets 2 RBIs added to her name. So they'll quickly take out Toadsworth and throw in Peach. Hasn't been good with the experiment they've been going for, but Peach is still a great pitcher, especially with the star abilities added here in Season 2. Good hit there, but that'll be foul. Baby DK. Swinging a line drive, center field, trying to get something to go, and he does get a runner home. That makes it 4-0. Fantastic from Baby DK. Baby DK and Tiny Kong, one of the best duos in the league. Green Paratrooper trying to get something to go. A good hit there. That will hit the wall and try and come back. Try and go home as Tiny Kong, and Tiny Kong will. That'll make it 5-0 Spitballs. Captain. Gonna try and get even more runs home here in the bottom of the first for the Spitballs. 2 quick strikes there. And we'll just get a runner home. We'll move green paratrooper to third as well. Just a fantastic start for the Spitballs, and they aren't looking back whatsoever. They haven't even gotten an out. And they're going to get 2 here, but they'll send another run home. It's 7-0 in the bottom of the first. My goodness. And ultimately will not help out the Monarchs' cause. And Hennesme continue to rally for the Spitballs. And looks like Toadette will get there in time. Luckily, finally she does. A rough first inning. And the Monarchs are in for a long one unless they can surmount a comeback. We go top of the second. I guess I'm going. That is not going to help you out with a comeback whatsoever. Hit there from Yellow Toad. Will drop. That will get him on first. And hit there, but that'll be foul. Two runners on for the Monarchs. Trying to get the center run home is Magic Koopa. Magic Koopa up the middle. No one will get to it. So at least it will be bases loaded with only 1 out. So can Toadsworth right the wrongs of his pitching and send a few runs home for the Monarchs? And hit there will just go straight to Ultimate. That'll be a double play, preventing any scoring. And we're going into the bottom of the second with 7 runs scored for the Spitballs, no runs scored for the Monarchs. This is getting from bad to worse for Coach Yui. It shows how incredible the Spitballs team is, really. After that defensive masterclass from the Monarchs last game that unfortunately resulted in the loss. And hit there, that would send another runner at least to first, and that'll be Bowser Jr. Yellow Peons are going to try and continue the rally here. And no good for Magic Koopa. But that will be good for 2 runners getting on. First and second, no outs. And Tiny Khan's going for the bunt here. Will it work? Yes, it will. Can Tiny Khan get the first in time? No, but it does advance runners to third and second. I think that's just adding insult to injury at this point. And hit there. We grab Josh Miara. Double play that gets them out of the inning. You have to feel the Spitballs team. We're only 2 innings in, but they're just messing it. They're playing with their food, as the famous saying is. So, how about that? A rare miss from Hennesme. A lot of bloopers in the infield here early on in season 2. And grab there from Ultimate. Double play to make up for it. Special star pitch will come out for Waluigi. Trying to get a run back is Blue Critter. No good. That'll be foul. And Blue Critter start the rally for the Monarchs. He will at least get on base. How about that? Hit off the train, so that will get him to second. So can Red Pianta continue the rally here for the Peach Monarchs? That's a line drive right field, but that'll be foul. Close to a home run. And line drive there. What a grab there from Green Paratroopa. Elevating and accelerating. What a play. This defense is suffocating for the Waluigi Spitballs. They're looking for vengeance after having one of the best records in the SBA and getting swept in the playoffs. D-Sleep was embarrassed by that. How about that? Another miss for Josh Miara. Very interesting to look out for. I mean, if this becomes a trend, you know, for later in the season, he may be joining Bowser Jr. playing with the Guangdong Tigers, so. Can Baby Daisy get anything to go? That's going to be a good hit, but that will be fair to Yellow Toad. That will make it 3 runners on, bases loaded, no outs. So Ultimate could send another run home here for the Spitballs. And hit there will be grabbed there by Blue Magic Koopa and result in a double play there. She's starting to get tired because she had to come in the game way earlier than people thought. But here comes Hennesme. Hennesme will just be grab. How about that? A grab there from Blue Critter, preventing disaster. So the Monarchs just going to try and get something to go here. Right now, it's looking like a blowout. But we said that with the DK Wilds game, and look how that game turned out. For context on the full game, definitely check out on the YouTube video. It will be the one posted right before this one. If you aren't subscribed to the Slugger Baseball Association, please subscribe. We try and post as much SBA content as possible. So hit over the middle there for Yellow Toad. To be fair, get him on first base. Purple Toad was a key factor for the Daisy Flowers last year. Try and get something to go here for the Monarchs. Does get on base. Magic Koopa trying to get something to go here. Can't. But that'll be an out for Tiny Kong, actually. Almost a double play. So here comes Toadsworth. Hit there will go straight to Alt and Me. Thought that was a grounder, but that was a line drive. So Bowser Jr. will go hit one straight to Josh Miara. And this game may end faster than we think. Blink it will be the 7th inning. Hit there from El Pianta. We'll get him on base. They'll finally take Peach out after being tired. But who will they throw in relief? They will throw in Magic Koopa. Smart decision there. He's definitely one of the best pitchers for characters here in the Slugger Baseball Association. Okay, Magic Koopa carry. Try and get a good hit here. Goes right to Josh Miara. Double play, and that gets him out of the inning. Just like that, the Monarchs now have 3 more chances to get 7 runs. Spitballs have been playing dominant today. They've gotten some people on, but we're on shutout watch for Waluigi. Unless they sub him out, he'll probably still be credited with the win, but special pitch here. Waluigi, that ball will be hit, but that'll go straight to Alt and Me. Not Alt and Me, but Waluigi is having an all-time performance right now. Looking a little blooper-esque from back in the day. Allowing some hits, but not allowing any earned runs. He has been fantastic today. Trying for another special pitch here. That ball will drop. That will be fair down the left side. Get runners on first and second. Just like that, he is getting a little tired, so hopefully it doesn't play that big of a factor. And it looks like that's going to be a pop fly there. the right side. Train will not get there in time, so that will change sides. Peach Monarchs can't get anything to go against Waluigi. They may sub him out for the last few innings, but he deserves it. He's had quite the day. 7 runs in the first has been the only offensive production we've seen all day out of this game. And Josh Miara couldn't grab that one. I'll get Baby DK on first. Magical trying to paint the box here. Get over the middle. Will be grabbed by Peach. How about that? That'll be a double play. The captain coming in clutch, at least for the moment.
Waluigi.
Here comes the captain. Can the captain get anything to go here for the Spitballs? Doesn't really need to at this point, but wouldn't hurt to get at least some to stat pad a little bit. Baby Daisy. Already 2 outs. You gotta be careful here. That's a deep hit to center field. Will not fall in the train, so that will be an out. Good grab from Toadette. Now the Peach Monarchs only have 2 chances to get 7 runs. And Waluigi pitch a perfect game. We have yet to seen it before. Waluigi got very close on multiple occasions. I think he did it. He did it on one occasion, but a complete game with no earned runs has never been done before by just one pitcher. We are on that type of watch for Waluigi. But no, they'll take him out. 5th inning. And the reliever they've been trusting is Bowser Jr. Yes, you've heard that right. The person who was the LVP last year, who won MVP in week 1 of this season, is now the person that they're going to trust being their reliever. So can Bowser Jr. finish off the game for Waluigi? And now it looks like it's going to be a pop fly. Baby DK will grab it. That's 1 out. So Blooper might have done it. That's actually a really good point. And that was just a quick double play there. That'll get him out of the inning. Now, if you want to check that, KJ, and we are live on YouTube. If you want to check out the, make sure you subscribe so you pop into the live streams every Wednesday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. But KJ, if you want to check, I think that Blooper Legacy game, I think he's still allowed a run. I don't even think he allowed a run. That may be the only complete game we've ever had. I don't know, but did he allow any runs? That was the big thing, because I don't think he did. I don't know that off the top of my head. It's been a minute, but I could be wrong. As we see, ultimately getting a double there. That's a really good question. I don't know if Blooper had a shutout that game. I know he allowed some hits. I know that for a fact. But I don't know if that's going to be the case. Ultimately could have gone to 3rd, but sides against it, so it'll be runners on 1st and 2nd. So 1-0 win for the Fireballs. Wow, okay, so that was a complete game. So the only complete 8 game ever was with Blooper. See, I thought they at least gave up a run or 2, but I guess not. I know that Blooper in that game had like 5 or 6 strikeouts. It was immaculate. It was one of the best pitching performances I've ever seen, especially for like a pitcher debut. It was pretty insane. How about that? The out for Yellow Pianta. What a grab there. Impressive play from Purple Toad. And hit over the middle will finally be grabbed by Josh Miller. He finally catches a ball for once today. So now the Peach Monarchs need to get 7 runs in this inning. Can they do it? You're going to have to start a rally early if you are the Peach Monarchs. And hit over there will be fair to Hedisme. We'll throw it to first. That's the first out. Yeah, so shout out to Blooper. I know he allowed some hits, but he definitely had a complete game. It was an immaculate win. Looking at how the rest of the season went when it comes to pitching, I truly believe we will never see a pitching performance like that ever again. Now that I think about it, I truly believe that. Maybe Waluigi if they keep him in for a whole game, but that's probably not going to be the play. How about that for a double play to end the game? No luck there. Peach Monarchs get shut out by Waluigi and Bowser Jr. And Coach D Sleep will start the season 2-0 with an emphatic win. Now 10 runs for and only 2 runs allowed through his first 2 games of Season 2. And Yellow Pianta, your MVP. Do not blame it. He was fantastic. We'll check them in a second, but the Peach Monarchs, we won't talk too much about them because just nothing was going their way. And it looks like it's going to be another rough season for Coach Yu unless she makes changes. But now going over to the Waluigi Spitballs. Yeah, of course, the batting, Yellow Pianta was on point. So was Waluigi. So was Alton Me, surprisingly. So all around, just a great together performance. And just like that, the Spitballs are continuing to roll as one of the most dominant teams in the SBA for Season 2.